this is how it's going to be, and let me give you a simple perspective in a path. It will be simpler in a very simple way. It will be like we're going to have some core Java APIs. After that, we're going to do Selenium plus framework, Cypress plus framework, Jenkins, Python basics, as well as AWS basic, because we want to make sure that you know this Jenkins CI/CD part. That will basically help you to become a great SDET, I would say, because most of the companies require this thing. People know, have a knowledge about Selenium, but they don't know how Jenkins, CI/CD, Python, AWS works. So that's where they lack. And we want to make sure that every aspect of the SDET or automation engineer that you are seeing, we got it covered in that case, right? So we're gonna have last one will be interview preparation, mock interviews, LinkedIn mastery. It will be like something where basically optimize your profile, help you to optimize profile in that case, right? And after that, again, in the ad we'll have some live projects. Most of it, every time we will finish any kind of a milestone like 1 2 3 4, we'll have some projects that we are going to do, and you will have assignments that Chandan has mentioned, right? So that we're going to do side by side, right? So the first question is very simple for you guys. It actually, what do you expect from this training course? In a simple one word, what do you expect? Just type if you have anything in your mind, right? It has to be interactive, right? If you have seen my previous videos, there are a couple of guys who are from previous sessions. It should be interactive. I don't want to be only speaker in that case. I Chandan and me don't want to be like single one, right? We want all of you to have something in mind, right? If you don't want to type it, that's okay. You can basically have in mind what you expect actually from this training, right? Don't worry if you are not typing in that case. Don't type, because basically that will case it will be like shared in that case. Just have in mind what you expect actually from this course, right? It can be any kind of a job change, learning a new concept, learning some mindset, interview preparations. It can be anything, right? So have in your mind before starting out, because this will make sense only if you have something, some expectation. You should have some kind of expectation from this course, right? Let's know each other. And first, let's start with me. If you don't know me already, I had just now in the September, I have completed my 8+ years of experience in software testing. I have an expertise of domain like mobile testing, web application testing, performance, website. How many, basically you will see most of the testing concept that you have seen I have worked on. And I have worked on Pingify, Browser Stack, Accenture, and there are a couple of companies like that right now were in the industry that I have worked on. Different industries, taught over than 4,000 plus students, 300 students you have seen on Facebook, 9K subscribers on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, do follow me. My motto is simple: helping people to become a better automation tester. That's a straight line, no nothing in that case, right? Nothing. I have done some freelancing QA work also, and that I'm gonna discuss probably in the end where how you can do that freelancing work also if you want me to do that, right? Let me know if you want to learn some freelancing QA work also, right? This is Chandan. So Chandan gonna give his introduction. Hey Chandan.
Hello. Yes. So guys, if I'm clear right now, can you give me like type 2 in the comments? The audio is clear. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So my name is Chandan Mishra. Right. I have now 8 years of experience in testing. I'm from Delhi, India, basically. Right now working for an Indonesian firm. Basically, it's a Singaporean firm, but I work for Indonesian location right now in Delhi due to the COVID situation. So I have taught. I don't know what is the current count, but let's say 1,000 plus students. I teach in like various international portals as well as in national portals. Edureka, Testotomasi, Jakarta Labs, Engigan. I- so over 2K paid students on Udemy. One of my popular course is Postman with 4.5 plus ratings. Work-wise, I have worked with various companies. Started my career with Cvent, then I have not mentioned startups here. Like these are most like product-based company which are popular. But apart from that, I love working with startups also. Cvent, Wallet Hub, Finexel, G4S, Ristisoft. I'm also running a freelancer-based consultancy, and maybe at the last 2 weeks we will discuss how to get freelancing projects, and maybe some of you can also contribute in our projects. And I'm also writing a book for a big publishing house on mobile testing using APM. Yeah, this is about me.
Able to see my screen. Right, right. Okay. So how we are going to do this course, especially, is that I'm taking that you guys are most of it are kind of a beginner in that case. So we're going to start with this core Java first. Then after core Java, we'll have some projects. It will be a smaller projects, right? And after that, we'll basically move on to the API testing part, where we'll learn Postman from scratch, and we're gonna do 4+ live projects that we have seen, right? We're gonna do more actually, not 4+. Actually, we're gonna do more and more for Postman. Basically, we'll go more deep in that case. After that, we'll go with rest assured, so that you will have some knowledge of end-to-end automation framework, which is most important whenever we are basically giving any kind of an interview, or even if you are going to a new company, or even if you are not still now, if you know this stuff, how to basically create your API automation framework, how to work with Postman, rest assured, if you know this stuff, right, definitely you will have some kind of a chance to get you will have some leverage apart from the rest of the people who don't have, right? So after that, we'll go with the Selenium plus framework. So Selenium plus Selenium, and we'll have live projects, right? So the project that we're gonna do are live. These are the project that we have worked on, Chandan and we have worked on, and these are still live projects. These are just a staging environment, but Ditto website with the code is already running. So we're gonna give you some scenarios. What are the scenarios that basically comes, and what are the things that you need to be doing in that case, right? So this is today we have a lighter session, and from tomorrow also we'll have some lighter session, and for the next week we're gonna start with the straight away with the API automation or core Java, and we'll have discussion on the WhatsApp group. Don't worry, where you want to start it, right? So after that, Selenium, we're gonna cover Cypress. Cypress, trust me, guys, is one of the important topic right now. You should know it. Why? Because Cypress is a E2E front end framework, right? Selenium right now, people means even we are at a browser stack are switching from Selenium to Cypress. Some of our cases, because number one reason is Cypress cases are fast, they are reliable, they are more efficient in running. Their parallelism is awesome. It has some disadvantages like tab support and all, but as much cases as we are thinking, I had a discussion with like lots of company. I have the different people who are working in Adobe and big companies that we have seen, right? They are some of the framework they are switching from the Cypress to Selenium to Cypress, and most of the heavy functional cases they are switching to API. So future for Selenium, it's great, I would say, but it is, according to me, what I have seeing is that lighter version of the front end it's going towards Cypress, and heavier version basically back end version is going toward the API automation most of the time. So we will grab all the three things. We don't want you to have one skill, right? So we're gonna cover API testing, Selenium, and Cypress. So Cypress is important. We're gonna cover end to end. We're gonna do the same. Some of the new projects we're gonna automate it step by step, right? So with the Cypress, you're gonna learn some basics of JavaScript also, so that you will have understanding how the things work in JavaScript. Okay. Fifth is Jenkins. Jenkins or CI/CD pipeline. If you have seen, it's most important thing that a QA should know or a SDET should know. The Even if you are working with your test automation in Selenium, Cypress, or API automation, you should know how Jenkins work, how to create new jobs in Selenium, what is pipeline, what is a pipeline in Selenium, Jenkins in that case, how do basically basics of AWS, right? So we're going to cover some basics of AWS so that you know how to run your grade parallelly or cloud platform like Browser Stack, Source Lab, we have Lambda test, right? So you should know it because these are things people will ask you in the interview, right? Okay, if you know because we are using it, you should know it, right? And we're going to cover some Python. Why Python? We're going to cover some basics of it because most of the CI/CD work you have seen is either in some other language like Ruby and all or Python. right? So most of the thing people prefer Python in that case, and we gonna cover that thing in that case, right? So after the last part, sorry guys, will be interview preparations and LinkedIn mastery. It will be like will basically help you to have some mock interviews so that whatever means I have taken myself taken more than 200 plus interviews right in the 6 plus companies. So and as well as Chandan. So we're gonna help you in that case, as well as some of the points what they are actually expecting. We're gonna give you our experiences, how we have cracked different companies and all. So that I hope that will help. Yeah. So last one will be the live project. So last one will be mostly about the live project. You will have some automation frameworks in the end, right? So in the end, you will have all API automation, Cypress automation, Selenium automation, Jenkins CI/CD with Jenkins CI/CD support. So 4 5 framework, full on knowledge about how you have done it, side by side. Trust me, guys. If you are in the end seventh part, you are ready with it. Definitely, you will able to crack something, or even if you are not, you will able to implement somewhere in your company, existing company, or if there is already existing one, you will definitely improve it, right? So this is what we are providing in that case, right?